Fourth grade learners are diving deeper into their mathematics. After a recent assessment, learners are performing an error analysis, looking at the different types of errors they may have made and discussing ways to avoid these issues in the future. In addition, as mathematical thinking grows more complex, learners are also working on reflecting on specific strategies and mathematical representations they can use when problem solving. Learners are setting new goals for themselves as they approach their next unit. Specifically, learners are focusing on how to expand their thinking skills and use of strategies for solving mathematical problems.
So I picked number lines, and the reason why I picked number lines was because I thought when we get into mixed numbers and bigger fractions, I thought that would be way harder and off the limit that I couldn't do. So I picked number lines to focus on as my main point because I thought that finding fractions would be harder, and once I learned, it would be easier.
Using Flipgrid, they capture and share these reflections and learn from the thinking of their peers.
A lot of people have different answers, knowing different people's personalities and their work. And some people use different strategies. And sometimes when you share your work, people can learn how to use other strategies. And also when you compare them, sometimes it can show what other people can work on because everybody has a different answer. And let's say I had a very descriptive one and somebody just said something that I didn't have. Let's say they showed some work that like a question that they got correct, or they use a certain strategy. That would help me so I can learn off that strategy, and if they didn't have a descriptive one, then they could learn how to talk more about that strategy and how to work on it.
I think that helped me too because whenever I'm on the test, it might make me go slower, or rechecking my answers knowing that there's so many errors I might make.
I feel like I'll probably use it because whenever I get a question wrong, instead of either not knowing what I did wrong, because sometimes the teachers don't write notes down, I'll be able to know how to reflect on that so I can probably improve as a mathematician instead of just moving on from it. And probably what I'll do in the future is when I get a question wrong, either on a test or something that my teacher just told me quick, I would probably just look back and probably just practice it at home or find some sort of way for me to learn it in some sort of way that will help me improve more. Because I feel like if I practice that strategy more, I'll probably get better grades, or maybe next time I'll get that question right.